I see a familiar face and a friend of mine and a good man, a former senator, U.S. senator from the great state of Pennsylvania, and a former presidential candidate. He reminds me of back in the day when civility was a thing in Washington, D.C. Please welcome to the Senate to say a few words. I see former Senator Rick Santorum. Rick?
Thank you, Mr. President. I have to say it's quite an honor. I've never had the opportunity to speak before a legislative chamber before, and so I didn't know I was supposed to do that until a couple minutes ago. So I'm a little taken back here, but as you probably know, I've spoken before the Senate chamber a few times, and I spent 12 years in the United States Senate. So I'm not sure, Mr. President, you know what you were asking for when you gave me a chance at the microphone here, and I have the floor. So I just want to thank you. Thank you for the hospitality that I've received. I've been here now several years and coming back now. Obviously, I wouldn't be coming back if I was successful in my earlier efforts to get some things done here. But this is a really special place. You're one of the few places, you probably know all this, but I travel to a lot of state capitals, and you're one of the few that doesn't have any security. And you'd say, well, that's maybe just because of the way Wyoming is, but that's something very special. The accessibility to you is really remarkable. I mean, there are states where you literally have to stand in line to get in, and you can't even walk into a member's office. You have to get permission, and you have to be escorted, and it's almost like you're seeing someone in jail when you're going to visit legislators. They keep the legislators away from their constituents, and you don't do that here. And it's really, like I said, you have a very special place here in what you. And the way you conduct your business and the openness in which you conduct your business and the relationships you've built with your constituents. And I know that's part of the fact that you're a smaller state, but a couple of the states I'm talking about are small states, and they don't do that. So I just wanted to at least speak and commend you for that. And obviously I'm here, and I'm not obviously going to give a pitch here, but just to say that I served 16 years in the Congress, 4 in the House, 12 in the Senate, ran for president twice. Almost was nominated by my party. I've been very engaged in politics now for almost the past 35 years, and at the national level. And I'm not in Washington today to try to fix the problems. I'm here because I've decided that that's really not going to be where the problems are going to be solved in this country. They're going to be solved here. And I always remind people that the Constitution was founded by the states, and that all of the folks who put the Constitution together were state legislators. They weren't congressmen. They weren't senators. And that the states were the ones who were supposed to be at the top of the food chain because they trusted you more than they trusted people who are from far off places and remote and not like you are, accessible to the people that you represent. You have something special here that doesn't exist in Washington, D.C. because your people can't get to Washington, D.C., and they can't have that interaction, and they become isolated. It's a swamp because it doesn't drain. And you have a lot of wind and a lot of openness here. And that's, I know that's tough, but it's also very special. And so I'm here to ask for your help. I hope that I have an opportunity to meet and talk with you. But I'm very, very appreciative of how special you are and the opportunities you've given me to be here. So thank you, and God bless.